Jambo, how are you guys? Welcome back to the Convo Table. This is Culture Hub TV, your number one online TV station. And today, we are here with the
Clive himself.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Clive Lupao. I am an entrepreneur. I am a leader. I am a talented person. And I'm a young person as well. I'm enjoying life. I'm working hard in life. Yeah, many titles to my name. I'm also a fisherman. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Tuanzie hapo kwa entrepreneur. What do you mean by entrepreneur? What are you doing in the field of entrepreneurship?
Entrepreneurship is wide for me. Entrepreneurship is all about creating something. It's all about finding commercial value in something, building something maybe that was non-existent. And for me, I'm in the fashion business. I've been doing a fashion and lifestyle magazine since 2016.
Wow.
Sometime last year, we opened our own textile and apparel production unit here in Bungoma town. I'm also an entrepreneur in the fishing business. Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur in many ways because I'm able to come up with ideas. I'm able to work on new things that can and give value both commercially, socially, and also economically.
Wow, what keeps you going in the journey of entrepreneurship?
I think part of it is my education, or maybe the schools that I've gone to, that I've the environment that I've grown up in. My mom used to be an entrepreneur. As much as she was working, she was a nurse. We used to rear chicken at home. My dad has always been a farmer. We used to have a farm. We used to have many animals at home. I used to sell those chicken on behalf of my mom. I used to sell the eggs. I used to clean in the areas where the chicken was staying. So I've grown up in an entrepreneurial home, and even my environment, because I've come to learn a lot from the people around me, and I've kind of developed over time.
Wow, but there must be something special about you and some of us don't have, because you see, I'm also a girl who has been brought up in a family full of entrepreneurship, but you see, myself, I'm not an entrepreneurship. So there's this special thing that brings you the way you are. What's that? Would you mind sharing it with us?
I think it's all about discovering what you can do, because everybody, I think there's something they can do. Everybody, there's something that somebody can do that is outside of their usual comfortable environment. It's all about also taking up from what you see. You know, some of us see things in our environment, but we don't want to learn from it. So I think there are many things you've seen even from your friends. You've seen your friends selling shoes. You've seen your friends selling clothes. You've seen your friends doing social media marketing. Those are entrepreneurs. You learn from them. Yeah,
okay. So now, when you talk of being comfortable with what you're doing, that takes us to talent. You know, when you have a talent, you do it comfortably, you enjoy it, and so on. So should we say that entrepreneurship is like a talent in you?
Partly. Part of how I enjoy entrepreneurship is because I do it naturally. It doesn't pain me to notice or to wake up and see that I'm going to do what I love. Yeah, I wake up knowing that I'm going to do what I enjoy doing. I know I'm my own boss. I am able to make my own plans. I'm able to look for my own finances, and I am able to look for people to assist me in my agenda. So yes, I can say talent has contributed to my entrepreneurial journey, because I've used talent in other platforms before I became fully independent, or before I started making my own ideas. My talent has assisted me in other platforms. But I think even people without a talent can be able to be entrepreneurs.
Wow. Okay, and how would you rate talents in Kenya right now? Yeah, how would you rate talents in Kenya right now? What is the rate of people being identified with their talents in Kenya right now?
I think it's growing. Mm-hmm. It's growing, but yeah, I'm sure it's growing. Okay. It's just that we don't have maybe resources to bring up more people on board. And sometimes it takes social media. It takes somebody who is keen enough to maybe upload a video of someone they saw is talented before people can realize who they are. And you've seen even the government has been putting up innovation hubs, constituency innovation hubs in every constituency, part of the reason why they do that is so that they can be able to identify these entrepreneurs and these talented people from the grassroots. So it has been successful in some areas, and the places where it has been successful, you've seen more people coming out from those areas. And in places where it has not been very successful, you've also not seen very many people coming from those areas. So I think it's growing. It's just that maybe some regions are producing more talented people. They seem to be producing more talented people than other regions. But eventually nature, I think, does its own miracles. And even if someone comes from the most remote part of the country, eventually they always get their space, as long as they have something good going on. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, so that's amazing. That's amazing to know that you're talented, and that as Kenya, we are somewhere when it comes to talents and so on. That's amazing. We are encouraging talents. From the rural to the urban area, we are encouraging talents. So supposing we give you we give you to be in charge of talents and anything related to talents in Kenya, what would you do? What would you do to improve the talent stuff?
I think in Kenya we've made a lot of progress in terms of setting up the structures. We have bodies like, copyright bodies that encourage people to register their copyrights. We have bodies that are meant to pay artists when their songs are played on radio and on these other platforms. That is in place. We have Kenya Film Commission that is able to source for film content from across the country and regulate and be able to give it more audience. We have football teams, so structures are in place. It's management that is giving us a problem, because we've seen artists complaining that money from MCSK is not getting to them in the right quantities or in the right amount that they're supposed to be getting. We've seen people complaining even in terms of the national team, how our national team is performing, how they scout for their players in the rural areas. We've seen people encouraging people to attend football matches from as low as mashinani. So I think what we're supposed to do as Kenya is to just enforce these measures, enforce these institutions, give them more resources, because when the National Assembly is doing the budget, it's also about allocating more resources to talent, growth of talent in the country. Yes, I know other sectors are also important, but you can see now with CBC, which is also, the CBC curriculum is encouraging people to do things other than just, the education per se, as it were before. So the curriculum is coming up. The kids who will be like the young people 20 years from now, I'm sure they'll be in a very different environment, judging from the kind of curriculum they're going through right now.
Wow. Okay, now you somewhere I heard you saying, talking of fisher, you're a fisherman, huh? So you do fishing?
Yes, I'm a fisherman.
Okay. Now, is that also a talent, or it's a skill you came to learn when you were growing up?
No, I didn't fish as a child. I started fishing about 2 years ago.
Now, what is that thing that pushed you towards, let me start fishing? Let me teach myself how to fish.
In the first place, I'm a traveler, so yes, I travel a lot, and in that process, when I was traveling to Migingo Island at that time in August of 2020, I was looking for adventure, and I was looking for something that can rejuvenate my spirit. I was looking for the experience of the fisherman. I was looking for something unique to do, because I was hungry. I was hungry for something different. I wanted to do something that can impact society as well. So in my process of looking for adventure and trying to find out about the culture of the fishermen, their lifestyle, I discovered fishing is something that we don't glorify as a society. Fishing is something that we don't talk about as much as we enjoy the fish in the restaurants, because every girl wants to go on a date and have fish and chips. Yeah, but we don't talk about the fisherman. Fish is actually one of the most prized food items in Kenya. If you go to any restaurant, compare the price of fish, chicken, meat and other foods. Fish is up there.
That's true.
But Kenyans don't care to understand where that fish is coming from. They don't care to understand the process of that fish goes through by the time it leaves the waters, or if it's a fish farm, transportation, and up to the, you know, the kitchen and then the table, you know. So I was looking for something that can really inspire the society. And you know, my experience at Migingo Island, interacting with the fishermen, I went fishing myself, I slept in the lake. You can imagine I
Slept in the lake? What do you mean you slept in the lake?
I slept in the lake like I went fishing overnight.
Like how do you do that? Fishing at night?
Yes, you see, they leave the place where they, like the assembly area, the Migingo Island. You leave at around 3 p.m. You go, like for us, we went into Ugandan waters, we went into Kenyan waters, we went back to Tanzanian waters, because realize like Victoria is shared between the three countries. So it takes you even 2 to 3 hours to get to where you want to place your nets, because even the location of where you want to place your nets is determined by different factors. So by the time you got there, you start laying down the nets. It takes you even 3 to 4 hours laying down the nets, and then you have to sleep now. You eat first. We cooked. We had our jiko in the boat. You cook your ugali, you eat the chicken. I ate fish. The fish.
That is so interesting.
Yeah. So you ate the fish. You drink some kahawa, some mandazi. Unajazia tumbo kidogo, then unalala. So
wow.
In the morning is now when you start pulling the nets from the water at around 3 a.m. So that's how you sleep in the lake.
Wow, I'd love to try that. So I'm sure you enjoyed the experience.
It was scary. I think it's very scary for someone who has never been to the lake, and we were not wearing life jackets for that matter. So, and the waves were very strong. The wind was very strong. In the morning there was a heavy storm, you know, so the boat was like swaying from side to side.
But eventually you loved it.
Personally, I'm a very brave man. I love such experiences that drive my my emotion and, you know, drive my spirit. So I think it's a very good experience for me. Yeah.
Wow, I really love that, and I think I should also try doing that as well. It sounds so interesting, guys. Before we continue, please like our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment down there what you think about this amazing topic, and also like our videos, share as well, so that other people can get to know us, other people can get to listen to our amazing content. Bwana, mimi nitakuita Thirsty Shona. In fact, you've not talked about Thirsty Shona.
Yeah.
You also have something, you talked of fashion as well. You said, okay, there are things you also said about fashion, and I'd love to know, how has the fashion journey been for you in particular?
The fashion journey has been exciting, because at the time when we began with the fashion magazine, I remember when I was in campus. At that time I was studying computer science, and you know, a friend of mine approached me. She was doing a different course. She was doing fashion and design, and she wanted me to make her an online website, an online store where she can sell her designs. So we had a meeting, and I told her, yes, I can do that for you. I already have about a year and a half experience in designing e-commerce websites. But then I told her, it takes a lot more than just uploading the clothes online. It takes some marketing. It takes, you know, the number of items you have. Yeah, it takes a lot of awareness, some brand identity. And I told her, yes, we are still in campus. It's a very new idea that you want to do, and you also don't have enough items to upload. So how about we begin with some kind of a blog? How about we start uploading articles first? Because people are more likely to read articles than they are to buy clothes online. Yeah, considering you're also still in school, maybe your designs may not be 10 over 10 as yet. So we started recruiting models from within the campus. We started looking for articles from within the campus. We bought a domain. I made the website. We started uploading articles. People were reading. We were gaining popularity online. Within a short time, we were attending fashion events in Nairobi. The who is who in the fashion industry knew about our magazine, and we were growing every day. Yeah.
Sorry to cut you short, but I'd love to know your what do you think are some of the challenges that young people who have talents are getting? What do you think are the challenges that young people who have talents are getting?
It's just a platform. You know, platform is everything for a talented person. If I'm a gospel artist, I just need the platform. I just need to start from church.
Now, where do we get this platform? You know, starting from the church is not enough. Some of us have tried, we've been there, we've tried, but we've hatujafika mahali. So ndo tufike huko hivyo ndo tukue identified. What do you think we should do? Or what do you think the people who are around us should do?
Of course, I recognize that a lot goes into an artist. A lot goes into a talented person before you get recognized out there. And sometimes it's okay to start small. You know, everybody started somewhere. You know, the likes of Kanye West and Rihanna, they did not just get there out of nowhere. You know, it's everyday work. It's putting together a team. It's working hard on your art. I know recording music is becoming more expensive in Kenya as we go by day and day. But to start somewhere, there are so many competitions online. Sometimes they even say just record an audio of you singing 1 minute and upload. You know, such competitions, they're free to participate. You can record with your phone. Start with what you have. If it's a blog, you know, just shoot with your phone before you even get a good camera. You know, microphone. You don't have to start with that big boom microphone like the one you're having here. Yeah. So before you get the platform, you start with what you have. You look around. You put together your friends, your team, the people who support you, your family. They'll be sharing your content online. If it's content you've been uploading, tell them to share. They share, you know. Eventually, one time, someone will see. Someone who is at a bigger position to assist you will see what you have, what you can do, and they'll give you that bigger platform. Yeah.
Now, what would you advise someone who is out there trying to reach out to the community, or trying to reach out to the government? They've tried, but hawafiki. Ni advice gani unazowapatia?
You cannot give up. I mean, there's no going back when you decide to do something. You just keep pressing. I mean, you've seen even the people we glorify or we see as the people who have made, the likes of Jalango, if I can give an example, the likes of Kina Chipukizi, the likes of Kina MC Tricky. There's that one time they went to Churchill show and they were not even given a spot to present. They were not even given a slot. Hata kwa Churchill Row ya Thursday. But they kept persisting. Kina Butita Sai has its own media company. Yeah. So I think the answer is just simple, that you keep pushing, keep working hard. And eventually, you know, you look for the right people, you attend, you put yourself in an environment that allows you to grow. If you hear there's an event, there's a music event, attend. Yeah.
Now, tell something to that parent who is down there with this kid who has an amazing talent and they're trying to cut it off. Tell them something.
The best example I can give them is just to look around. You know, look at Elsa Majimbo. Look at Ferdinando Manyala, who is now sprinting across the world and is winning trophies and, you know, securing the bag. You know, the examples to give are numerous. Parents, it's about time that you allow your child to do what they want to do. You can guide them, you can be their man. You even seen Trio Mio. The best example is in high school. The other day he had an interview. He said his mom is the one who manages his finances. His mom is the manager. And there are numerous examples, yeah? So your child might have something that he wants to do. They might not have the best idea right now. They might not be at the best position to do it right now. But, you know, guide them. Allow them. My parents allowed me to perform when I was a little kid. I used to be in drama in high school. Whenever we used to go on holiday, I used to perform in this Madaraka Day, Jamhuri Day. I used to perform. I used to be a very short boy, and I used to entertain massive millions of people. Not millions, but, you know, hundreds and thousands in these small gatherings. Even in school, whenever we had Parents' Day, I used to perform. In high school, in Form 1, first term. Form 1 in first term, less than 2 months in school. We had a prize giving day. I performed and I was very short. And you can imagine the big audience there with parents for the previous Form 4s, their kids, the existing students from Form 1 to Form 4, and their parents. So big audience.
You're amazed.
Niliua. Hey.
Wow, that's so interesting. So parents out there, you're being advised here. Let them go. Support what they are doing. Support. That is the main thing that you parents are supposed to give us. your children who have talents that we want to reach out to the people out there. Now, sir, please tell the government something in short.
Yeah.
What would you love the government to do for us?
Talented people.
Yes.
The main role of the government is just to provide a conducive environment. And yes, the government has been doing something, but they need to do more. The government has been working hard, but they need to do more. These constituency innovation hubs, make sure they're in every constituency. These platforms, whenever artists complain, whenever artists raise an issue, address them. Right now we are campaigning for playing 75% of Kenyan content on our local TV stations and radio. Address us, yes? Don't see us as nuisance or people who have nothing to do. We've seen Kenyan artists grow, and when they reach a platform and they say, these are the challenges you're going through, they're trying to speak even for the younger people, because at least they have a platform and they've seen the challenges. They're trying to get you to address them. So put us on a table, call us, and address our issues, not just listening, but also address them. Because the ones who are complaining about those things, they've been where we have not been, and when they speak for us all.
Wow.
Yeah.
So guys, remember this is Culture Hub TV. Remember to subscribe, like, share our videos as well. This man over here, mimi namuita Thirsty Shona, because he has a very, very gentle touch when it comes to fashion. So let him tell us something about fashion and the plugs where we can get to see their fashions and what have you. Acha tuwajieleze in short before we end the video.
So yes, you can check out our fashion magazine, Photo Freak magazine. Photo Freak is FOTOPHREAK. We are on all platforms. Our magazine is online. We showcase different items from designers to models to fashion articles to lifestyle stories, and we look to grow other young people who also want that kind of exposure. We also welcome people who want to write for us, and now we have opened our production center, our textile and apparel production center in Bungoma town. You can come to Megon Plaza. We have country-wide delivery, even international delivery, because these days it's very easy to do deliveries. So we are doing tailoring. Tunashona manguo kalikali, manguo za wedding, manguo za ofisi, corporate wears, blouses and shirts. We are doing overalls. We are doing dust coats, all kinds of uniforms for both school-going children and organizations. You're welcome to visit us and also buy from us. Our online shop is launching very soon, and we'll definitely keep you posted when that comes up.
Sawa, na kuna wale wanaweza taka wa kureach like immediately. Maybe if you have a phone number where they can reach you immediately.
Yes, they can contact our business number is 0741 069 095.
Thank you so much for being here at the Convo Table. I've loved the conversation. So ladies, we've been advised, men, we've been advised on how to handle talents issues and on how to improve our talents. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video. I am Sawene, Diskyes from Culture Hub TV. Please subscribe, like and comment on our videos. Until next time, bye bye.